Listen, I have an idea.
It's how I feel when you make lemonade. Whatever today has given you. 511 headaches, still call it Thanksgiving. True.
Welcome to another edition of the Super Dupa podcast. I'm your host, Rob Briggs. Super, the super producer is McMahon.
Yes. What's going on, Rob? How you doing, man?
Hey, man, listen, I see you are like, you in a great mood and got your HU hat, the real HU.
The real HU.
Yeah. We'll get into that after we get to church announcements. Thank you for checking out the Super Duper podcast. We do not take your listens lightly. Make sure you follow us on all socials at SUPADUPAPOD. What up, Sarah? And online at HP53productions.com for our merch and additional content such as the Father Good podcast. And our own Ed McMahon with the Easy Smoke and GM podcast. You guys still on PTO?
We didn't record this. We recorded last week, leading up to the Baltimore game. I watched a little bit of that game, but I was down in Hampton, so I didn't catch everything. But we're gonna get to it, I think Monday
Okay.
after the Bears Bengals game, and we'll talk all about what's happened the last couple of weeks. Actually,
Okay.
a lot to talk about, man.
Yeah, because it's like it is a lot going on.
Yeah.
NBA, is in full swing. We talked about it. The Bulls 4-0. What'd you say? Fifth time in franchise
Bulls are
history?
4-0, fifth time in the history of the franchise. We got these gambling arrests.
Okay.
That's a huge story that we got to get into.
And I know, again, I want people to check out the pod to talk about it more. But I was just having a conversation with somebody just because they were like, "Why would somebody do that if they got the bread?" And it's like, well, they clearly ain't got the bread.
They don't got it. Yeah. If you
that's
so
what
much in debt,
yeah,
you got to figure out a way to get out of it, and that's how you do it.
Right. And go ahead.
It sucks for me as the gambler because I do a lot of player prop bets, overs and unders, and now I don't trust it now.
Well, also too, I mean, you got. I know he ain't in the league no more, but in Rayful France, he getting a lot of action. That's illegal. You know what I'm saying? It's like something. It's like Terry Rozier all of a sudden got $500,000 behind his name. Come on, fam. Barely play. But it's like I was thinking about it. Chauncey Billups had those allegedly part of illegal gambling range. It's like I'm sure, like, was he playing with Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and taking them for some bread? You know what I'm saying?
I think I read that Garnett was a part.
I'm sure.
But here's they're saying that with Chauncey Billups, I guess he was like rounding up players to come into the game.
I can imagine.
And then how do you're fixing poker? That's crazy.
Nuts, that's crazy. Because it's like I think that's what it was allegedly.
That's crazy.
He's still in the league.
But
you know what I'm saying?
It took me. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. It's like he knew some of the players, coaches. You can get them in. They think they're just having a good night. And to them, the bread ain't crazy. It's like, okay, you lost a little more than I thought I was. Yeah. Okay, whatever. And they keep it moving.
Now, here's the deal. It may come out. Hopefully it comes out. I hope he didn't know that he was bringing these cats in to get their money taken. And I think that's that he did. I think that's what they're saying.
I think he did.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I think he did. And that's the part. I think that's the part that's going to make it not so great, like for friendship wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That means he was really down bad, man. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it was, because even the Terry Rozier, because even the Malik Beasley before this even happened, even though he was technically cleared, all his debts came out, right? That he was, you know what I'm saying, owing the barbershop, all kind of money, just owing everybody. And it's like and I don't, it's easy to make fun of these athletes and say, how do you get $50 million or $20 million and go broke? Because if I had it, I'll be rich. But they got different expenses. Not even if they're trying to live outside their means, like they just have different expenses and can go different. And plus, also they probably get more. But even still, it's a mismanagement of money. It's just like they don't know, and a lot of it is they live in a place where 50. Because think about it, if I gave you $500,000 right now, I'm sure there's a lot you could do that would significantly change your life, right? Because
Absolutely. Yeah.
you comparing that to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you were in the NBA, you would feel like you broke or you're not doing
No,
stuff,
it's fair.
or even like to train. Like for example, if LeBron is spending $1 million allegedly on his health, right? And he's playing this well and playing this well. He's not playing now, but you know the point I'm making. And it's like that's not even you don't have the money to even keep up with the best in the league. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're trying to keep up and make more. The money goes away fast. You know, and I know you can spend some
You
money
can spend
fast.
quick, and that's
You can spend some money
it's been
fast.
documented. You know,
Yeah,
first, taxes come out. That's 50%. You
gone,
got to pay your agent. You got to
gone.
pay, whether you have a manager. Um, then you got to, buy a house, and
Yeah,
then you buy a car,
don't
and
get
it
traded.
just, yeah, yeah,
And then, and don't pull a goalie, you know what I'm saying?
and
And
you
they
spend it.
got a couple C's out here.
I think it was Shaq that said that he spent all of his first paycheck in like a week.
That's crazy. I mean, and again, I guess hearing it is crazy, but you ever get you ever get some bread in your hand that you didn't expect, and it's like trying your best to hold on to it, and it
Yeah,
just
yeah,
gone,
yeah.
just gone all of a sudden. You got to cut it
You
in
know,
half, but just put half away.
you buy your parents a house, you buy them cars,
Because what you doing it for, right? It's like that's
you
the whole
buy
point. You
yeah,
think, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that can happen real quick. So
Yeah, so I mean, again, but where I do draw the line is, and trust me, I don't think either one of us is saying. So then go ahead and fix a gambling ring for your friends. No, we just we're not saying that. It's like we understand, doc, that like money get tight, even if you
hey,
get, you know what I'm saying, you got to make Jason Tatum 70-80 million dollars money, and even still, right, he makes 70, but he coming home with 30, which still is
hey,
that's not
I
nothing though. You know what I mean? I take
I
it.
I just can't wait for the class action suit
What
on
you mean?
because of these prop bets.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
against
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
NBA.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That's an
People making
issue.
these bets. Yeah,
It's supposed to be on the up and up. And
and
you
it's
got
not.
it's not. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, well, make sure you check out the Easy Smoking GM podcast to hear more sports betting tips and how to avoid certain prop bets. Check them out on all platforms, especially Spotify, bruv, isn't it? Ed, so we get right to homecoming, man. So I'm happy for you. I know you went last week to homecoming. Shout out to, as some would say, the real HU.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
us about it, man. Tell us about it.
Man, so we got there Thursday night, right?
Mm.
I got there late Thursday night, so I was ready to go Friday morning, man. So we got to the yard a
So
little
okay,
after 11 o'clock
so
a.m.
all the festivities, because again, we talk about this. I went to PWI. We do homecomings differently. So like,
Okay.
so y'all back on campus.
We on
Y'all going
campus,
back to
yeah.
you on campus.
We
Okay,
on
okay.
campus, yeah, yeah. We on
In the
campus.
same, is it a designated area for y'all, or just campus itself is open?
Well, all right. So the way ours is situated, um, there were different festivities going on throughout campus.
Okay.
Um, the first part of the day, the different uh departments, school departments, so your department of liberal arts and your department of education, and
What are they doing?
they have
You
gatherings for alumni to come back.
Did
And
you go to that?
I actually did. Yeah, yeah,
Oh
we
wow,
went.
look at you.
Yeah,
Now I know
yeah,
you're old.
yeah.
Know you're old now. Uh-huh.
I went to a couple. We actually went with I went with my wife.
Yeah.
'Cause she's a Hampton alum as well. She was an architecture major. She was in the school of engineering. So I went to
Yeah.
their little gathering. Checked out the liberal arts department. That's where I went to school. And
Yeah.
yeah, so good times. You get to see
And
some
see,
people.
and what I did, because obviously yours, I see it online. Like I dig how like every people just come back, like for years and years, and it's like you get to see the same people. Like see your friends that
Yeah,
maybe you don't get to see normally, man. It's just a good time. Like But go ahead. I'm gonna cut you off because I'm gonna
But
hit
yeah,
hit the fun parts.
but in
Yeah.
but in the meantime, all right, there was the big day party. All right.
Okay.
That was at the football stadium, and there's also what we call the bazaar. So the bazaar is like different vendors that have, goods to sell, whether
Wow.
it's
Like the hat you got
Hampton
on.
paraphernalia. No, this hat didn't come from there, but but
Okay.
yeah, they
Okay.
do have hats,
Yeah. Yeah.
shirts. Different vendors have different things. You have your Greek vendors. People selling jewelry and that sort of thing, and then regular black people stuff.
Yeah, right.
And
That's why we like. I was like,
yeah,
yeah, this
yeah.
is regular black folk stuff, jewelry,
And
oil,
food,
essentials. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
got
yeah.
food trucks out there,
Catfish.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
man, a lot of catfish,
Yeah.
a
Listen,
lot
I
of
know. I already know.
catfish, chicken
Yeah,
wings,
I ain't had to be there.
what the brothers.
Fries was
Yeah,
popping. Yeah, 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 yeah.
you
Briskets.
know.
Yep.
All right. So we got out, like I said, we got there like 11, right? Now I parked and I thought, I haven't been back in 20 years. So I
Mhm.
thought I was gonna be able to,
Oh, wait a
sneak
minute. This your
out.
first time being back in 20
This is my
years?
first time back in 22 years.
Why
Yeah.
did I think I thought you had been? Okay.
No, no, I haven't.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't been back to homecoming. And
Okay.
I thought I was gonna be able to, go to the hotel and, rest up. No. This we got there at 11. This is an all day thing, right?
Wow.
So the bazaar and the block party that lasted until, 6 o'clock. All right.
Mm,
But in the
mm,
meantime, the concert started,
mm.
right? So we had
Wait, so at most HBCUs, there's a big concert that's happening
well,
on
I
campus.
don't know about most
But
HBCUs. I'm talking about
At Hampton,
the
okay,
real
gotcha.
HU. So
As some
yeah.
would say.
So the
Yes.
concert was Brownstone. Remember Brownstone?
Yeah. Oh wow, y'all kept it
Yeah,
real in the
old
90s.
school
Yeah,
concert.
yeah, yeah.
Brownstone, Zap Band.
I mean, ain't like one of them
Right.
left.
Well, that's okay.
Okay. He
You
was like,
still,
"It's just me, y'all."
still.
That was a joke in poor taste. My bad. Go ahead. I
But
apologize
they were
from my
good.
heart. Yeah, yeah.
Wale,
Yeah. Okay.
and then the headliner was Wyclef.
How
All
was
right,
that?
Wyclef was actually good.
I guess when you think about it, it's not like he ain't got some songs you don't enjoy. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah.
okay,
No, he
I'm
gave a
not
good
against
show.
that. Not against that.
The concert didn't end till 11:30.
Hey, 6 to 11:30.
Yeah. Well, it was earlier than that. That's when
Oh, oh,
I got there.
oh, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is Friday.
Oh, and Envy DJ Envy was
Oh, that's
DJing
dope.
throughout.
That's
All right,
dope.
and
That's
he's
dope.
a you don't know he's a Hampton alum.
So wait a minute, do y'all pay for tickets to get into this
Yeah,
room?
you got to pay for tickets. Yeah,
Okay, all right. That's the part I missed. I thought you just kind
yeah,
of
you got to
showed
pay.
up.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Okay,
you
okay.
got to pay for that part of it.
Gotcha.
All right, and they
And
have
is that
different.
only available to alums? Like, if I went down there with you, could I buy a ticket? I'm
I
sure I
mean,
could.
yeah, I'm
I'm
sure you
it's
could. Yeah,
probably a
yeah.
discount for y'all because you
I
are
mean,
alums.
it's not like they asked for
ID or
your
nothing or
ID
like
or
class year.
yeah. So yeah, you could buy that. Um, so all right, so that ended 11:30. We didn't get back to the hotel till 12:30, right?
Mm.
At that point, I was done. As soon as
Yeah.
we hit the room, I was out, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we had to get back up early. We were back on the yard at 10:30 because it was time to tailgate.
Mm.
And you got tailgate,
So
which leads up.
did you rest at all? Like, were you or you were still like on fumes?
I got a little sleep. I
Yeah.
felt all right.
Yeah.
Tailgate into into the game that started at 2 o'clock. All right, game didn't go too well.
Well, what happened? It's just
So
curious.
we had a rough night. We had a rough day
What does that mean? It's just
at the
curious.
office.
Just curious.
Monmouth beat Hampton. It was 28-10.
Yeah, that's not great.
But Monmouth, number 9 team in the country in one
Mm,
double A. So,
okay. So not nothing,
whatever.
huh?
That's
Yeah.
okay though, because the party kept going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right?
Right.
Man, we kept going the rest of the night. We went from there. Then we had we had a little formal gathering off
Like
campus.
formal meaning that you guys get dressed up.
We got
Oh,
suited
that's
and
okay. I see
yeah,
it. All
yeah.
right, man.
And like I said, there was no time for rest. So we went to that party and Yeah, that party didn't end until 3 in the morning.
Dang, sound like it was
Yeah,
great too.
it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
man,
yeah.
it was a good. But by the end of the party, man,
Out of
I
there.
was I was done, man. I mean,
Huh?
every muscle in my body ached.
Age caught up with you, huh? So now,
Man,
would you go back next year?
I think so. So next year, so this year was my wife's 25th anniversary.
Ah, that's why you guys went the trip? Okay.
Next year is mine.
Yeah, yeah, because that's ours. Yeah, same
Yeah,
deal.
so I think we're gonna go back next year.
So here's the thing. Uh so for my 25th reunion, but we're gonna do it around homecoming. It's a reunion but it's like just for our
Now,
class.
hold on. We also have a reunion,
Okay,
which is around the same time. It's during commencement weekend.
sure. Yeah, that's when
So
ours is. Yeah.
this coming May is our 20. It's technically our 25th reunion,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's what people. I was talking to people about coming back for that. So there's the reunion for the class, and then there's homecoming.
Mhm. And it sounds like
So
homecoming is a better deal though.
well, I've heard the reunion is pretty cool too, but
Yeah. So
homecoming. The thing about homecoming is you got everybody coming back.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So even if you
And you got
was,
these concerts and all this other
I was,
stuff around that
yeah,
makes it,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
It's a
was,
big
I
event.
was, I was cool with a lot of other classes, so you get to see a lot more people. Now, if I could get my boys to show up for the reunion in May, then I'll go. If not, I'll donate some money to the cause because your class has to give,
Certain amount, yeah.
So yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So
that's
see,
that's
so shout out to Sheezy the boss. Everybody knows we went to high school and college and business school together. And it was like he's not going to our 25th year reunion. He looked at me dead in my face and said,
yeah.
just
I
come to New
saw,
York.
I
And it
saw.
was like,
But that's
bruh, like
I,
what you doing? Come on, man.
you gotta,
25.
you
He's
got,
like,
you gotta go back, man.
please tell him, come on, y'all. Listen,
You
on
gotta,
the
you
fire,
gotta
if
go
y'all
back.
you've heard us refer to Sheezy the boss. Just say Sheezy the boss. Go to your reunion.
You gotta
But
go back, man.
so what's funny is this. As I thought when I was thinking about your homecoming, I thought about the last time I went to homecoming at Williams, right? This was so Sheezy and I went, we graduated '01. We went '01. We went '02. I think we went maybe '03. And we realized we're too old to be here because it was just a different thing. Like alumni weren't
Wait,
just coming back. Yeah, like alumni were coming back, but it was
see,
like
that's
young
the thing.
alumni.
Homecoming is for the alumni though.
I know, but like alumni weren't coming back. Not like because I remember we went the first year. We had just graduated, so we still knew people. People were fresh coming back. So it was a blast. Second year, same thing. But you could tell the crowd kind of died down. Then at like the third time, me and D were like, yeah, we started visiting our friends in New York, like around homecoming weekend. We would just visit our friends in New York and in Boston. It just wasn't the same. So the reunion became a bigger deal for us to go see. Like I would like it if homecoming was like you said to your point. And it's not like people still go back for homecoming, but it's not like a big event. Because honestly, I think too, like the football game is cool. And I mean the band,
Yeah, y'all don't have the band. The
you
band,
know what I mean?
man, the band showed out, man.
I'm sure.
The
I'm
band
sure.
showed out. Then you
But they
also
got
have
to.
the alumni band. They come
Oh
in and
wow, really?
yeah. So they're playing with the band. It was man, it's amazing. But I was gonna say, going back to the last time I was at homecoming was 2003. So that was
Mhm.
2 years after we graduated.
Yeah.
And I felt then, I was like, okay, homecoming is made for alumni, but I felt like I was too young
Young.
at
Yeah.
that time to enjoy it because it was catered toward your older
I got you. Like yeah, it's like
alumni.
they
And
have more a nostalgic feeling toward it because
yeah,
they
and at
feel
that
this. I
time
got
I
you.
was going back to homecoming, but then kicking it with people that were still in school because I still
Sure, sure,
have
sure.
relationships with people that were still
Yeah,
there. So I was like, we need to stop going now. But then
please.
when we get older, I think we'll appreciate it more. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I felt like homecoming was catered to my age group,
Alums.
that
Yeah.
40 to 65 crowd
Nah,
is
I
what it
think yeah.
felt like
Well,
it was
again,
it was it was catered to.
and it's just my experience. And if when in Williams College people listen, hit me, let me know. But I don't. I mean, it's not a big push to go to Williams on like a homecoming. It's just that's just not. That's never been a thing. It's like again, you have your small reunions, but again, that's also a function of not a lot of black students there. So like some of the black students that you're cool with, y'all just see each other separately. Like I'd make an annual trip to New York.
See, that's why
And
you should have gone on HBCU, man.
hey man, listen, I mean, more trippers out here. Uh,
But I was good,
no,
man. It was
no, myself.
man. It was good to see, man. A lot of faces I hadn't seen in a long time. Probably, man, since graduation.
Yeah.
A few people, a lot of people I hadn't seen since then, and it was good to see those people, man.
Yeah, that's good, man. Listen, I'm happy for you because I know your love for Hampton runs deep, man. So I wanted to
Yes,
make sure I
sir. Yes,
clear it
sir.
out before you talk about homecoming. But yeah, every time I think of homecoming, I think of the William College Band.
Nah,
And just like 12 people with cymbals and whatnot. It's like this is whack. Let's get
nah,
up out of here, man. I mean, it
nah.
was like I said, home, but reunion. I'm gonna try to get D to go. We've been talking about it. Some of my classmates they got the 25th reunion page. Shout out to Williams, made my page. So but the question is, some people taking the kids, some people not. I thought about taking the boys just so they could see, like, hey, this is where dad went to school. And then it's like when it's time to like hang out, I'm like, hey, y'all
Yeah,
can't. I got,
how you gonna manage that?
I got locked the doors.
Because
Y'all can't leave.
let me tell you this, I messed around and got a little rum punch from somebody,
Oh boy.
and for a good hour,
Hey, yeah, nice, huh?
I was real nice.
Like I feel amazing. That's hilarious. No, but I do think it's valuable. I want them to see it because even and we'll get into this. That's a nice little segue. Give you guys a high school update
Uh-oh.
because like you talk about high schools, and then you blink, you start. So I mean, immediately you kind of start thinking about college. It's not like what college you're going to go to. Shout out to Link Unlimited, as a program I was in that got me through my college preparatory school. And it's like they started taking us to visit colleges our freshman year, but
Yeah.
it was more so like when you about your junior year, you had an idea of like what kind of school you wanted to go to. So they took us to a
Hmm.
small one, large one. You know what I'm saying? Like when I picked Williams, it's like I knew that's the kind of school I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So I want to kind of do the same thing with the boys. But you know, uh, we've been going to high school open houses. I mean, for the past week, 3, 4 weeks. I mean, every weekend during the week, and the boys are like, "Dad, look, I just at this point, I don't care. I just was tired of this, right?" So we we went to Jones College Prep on the weekend. Beautiful
Okay.
school. I mean, beautiful school. Line wrapped
Downtown
around,
Chicago.
yeah, man, down line wrapped around the building. And so, the boys and I and their mom was there as well. We in the line because this is the line right around school. You gotta wait. Everybody want to check it out and visit. So Chase was a little grumpy, ain't a little grumpy. But then we get up, we go sit in the little theater. This banging theater was nice. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like this is like, I mean, shout out to St. Nations because it's nice up in there too. I'll be like, doggone, I
St.
love to
Ignatius
learn up in there.
look like a museum, man.
It's wild. I mean, even going back to visit sometimes, it's like I can't believe I went to high school here. Would I get in?
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
so then, we in the Jones Theater, cool. Then we go get our tour guys, two little cutie pies, right? And so all of a sudden, Chase stands up straight. He goes, "So, you guys have math class here?" I went, and a mom cracked up. I said, "I know, I already know. Do they have math class, son? You guys read?" He was like, "Hey, Ez, you guys read here?" What? That's the question. Okay, I guess you tried. I
God,
can't be mad at you.
he had to know what he was getting into, man.
I can't be mad. And they were like, yeah, he do that. He's like,
I feel it,
look,
man.
he listen. He was looking back at me to get the pointers. He was like, nah, I got it. Got it. Once
You stay over there.
like, I Playboy, I got you. So you know,
I'm trying to find out about this
he's like,
school here.
I'm trying to learn, see if this school fits my needs. Need to make sure they have a math class.
We gotta
So
have
yeah,
math.
y'all got math, right? Y'all got books. I hope they do. I hope they do, son.
Are you
Jesus.
going to be in any of those classes?
Are you gonna be? Can you help me out with anything? Just want to check. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my son for being his father's child. Yeah, man. But yeah, so that's it's pretty cool. It's funny, dog. We blinking. I be talking about they going to college. You know what I'm saying? That's nuts. So
Yeah, I know for me, high school went by quick. So yeah,
yeah, and you change.
uh,
That freshman year. I showed the boys like my yearbook and like pictures of me in 8th grade. Just like it's like, look, man, you get older. This happens, dog. And just thinking about that time in life, like your freshman year, just being like, yo, this is crazy, it's so big. And my junior year, you moving smooth, you got it down, you thinking past high school now, like, yeah, I get to college, yada yada yada. And it's like I think about I was even as I was walking around the high school, like, man, did I maximize my high school career? I feel like I did, right? But you just think about, man, I would have done the things I know now, right? As we all say, I would do so many things differently. You know what I mean? But it make you who you are. You make your decisions, make the choices. But it's a couple decisions I might just Marty McFly that thing and make a couple changes for sure, man. But shout out to everybody that got eighth graders and trying to get ready for high school. This is real in the field, man. But yeah, it's just been cool reliving high school and like this transition through their eyes, right? It's like I tell you he was out of there until this little cutie pie was like, so I'm your guy. Oh, y'all got books? Is this? Do you guys call yourself for school? I was like, bro, why? Come on, man. You know better questions than this. I'm your dad. What are we doing? So speaking of kind of high school kiddie stuff, man, I know you saw we talked about it, and you guys have heard this 6'7", it still means nothing.
I don't
right?
I don't get it.
So apparently it came some dude was on pretty much at some game and just didn't know what to say and said it on a clip. Somebody posted it, and now it's a thing that people say. It's now in a dictionary. And we talked about this before. Skibbity bop.
Yeah.
Skibbity, yeah. I still haven't had my dad.
Yeah,
I made a bet. I was getting my pop to say it. I haven't held up my end of the bargain. Shout out to Bob Griggs. But yeah, man, it's like everything they're gonna have to start changing the threshold for what determines words in the dictionary. Because before it was, I'm sure they made the rule, they didn't consider obviously social media and how things just spread. People just say it just for no reason. And of course, one major threshold is how often it's being used. And so 6'7" is just being used nonstop just by kids who are constantly on TikTok and addicted to TikTok. Mm-hmm. And so, now it's in the dictionary. It's like, dude, these are two numbers. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? And it means nothing. So a dictionary is going to be stupid. The dictionary used to mean something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was a standard. Now we got skibbity and 6'7" in there.
6'7", yes.
We're killing institutions, man. Jeez Louise. Bad. I was just like, y'all killing me, man.
It's funny. I heard a story today. One of my coworkers, she's got a son. I guess he's junior high age, and one of the teams they play basketball. One of the teams they played, the kid's jersey number is 67.
Oh my god.
6'7"
all the time, right?
So wait. So as soon as the game started, the kid fouled someone, and the ref had to come over and say foul 6'7", and then all the kids went nuts. Like, man, that kid knew.
He knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing when he picked that number.
And the ref did too, because he could have said 67. You know what I'm saying? But I was at work, Joe. I was like, I'm gonna start saying bebop, just start making up stuff like I was going, what the bebop? Man, this bebop. Just see if it catches on, because this is ridiculous, man. But that's the world we live in. Soon language will be mush. We'll all be on AI, and languages will be mush.
Well, I think I read in the Tribune. They said it's brain rot is what it is.
Yeah.
It
means nothing. Like my sons don't really. They've said 6'7" a couple of times. I guess I may have looked strange. I was like, they was like, "Oh, sorry, Dad," because I was just trying to. I was like, what does it mean? But now their favorite word used has been crash out. Like, Dad will crash out. It's gonna be crash out. I bet you won't crash out. I know who's gonna crash out. I sound like just a dad when I said that. Like,
yeah, you sure did.
So who's crashing out? I'm crashing out. So it's like, okay, we'll use that with you, Pop. But so again, thinking about just getting younger, being older, whatnot, man. So as earlier this week, just had a tough morning with the kids. We're gonna have a tough night. Man, I left her bag at home trying to get her to the bus. I remember I'm putting her on the bus. Brooklyn is limited verbally, so you know what I mean. She doesn't have a lot of words. She can show you what she means. And I'm putting her on the bus. I'm thinking like, what is wrong? Something is missing. She goes, Dad, and points down. No book bag. I left at the crib. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. She needs some bag, right? So shout out to my big sister. I was like, because I had to go to a meeting, like literally, I was on thin margins. So shout out to my big sister. She was able to get the bag for me. I got the bag to her. She took the bag to Brooklyn Schools. Brooklyn's bus leaves so early in the morning. And so then, you know, I get to the train and I'm thinking I'm gonna miss it. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I was right in front of it. And so I had to run and catch it. Now, here's the thing is, I used to do this all the time. In a suit, dress shoes, book bag, breathing, smiling, you know what I'm saying? Get on the train, high five people. I thought I died. Okay. So it's like this. Because I had to make the train. So I had to run. And I remember thinking my legs weren't even like running. They were just shuffling like very fast. I was like, I must look crazy. And I had this bag on my back. And I'm going, come on, Griggs. I sound like my dad. That's what he used to do. Come on, come on, Griggs. Come on, Griggs. Get to the I see the conductor. I said, bro, you can't leave me. I'm like, I'm about to pass out. So wait for me to get on the train. And I'm breathing like, wait, I was like, bro, wait a minute. You can't be this tired. It was just 2 blocks. It felt like 3 miles. As I mean, for the entire, they probably thought I had COVID because I was coughing so much on the train, dog.
Well, wait, I'm in your defense. You were in a sprint, right?
Yeah, I was in a sprint and I had a book bag on. I had church shoes.
You don't sprint 2 blocks.
Man, and I mean, I used to though. I used to like it was nothing. I used to miss.
Okay.
Used to be there on purpose to see if I catch a train. You understand? Good morning, everybody. How's everybody feeling this time? I was like, did the defibrillator work? Does that work? It's charged. And I mean, I'm just coughing. Like I'd never caused this before. I'm like, yo, I can't stop coughing. And they looking at me. I want to say, listen, I don't have COVID. I'm just old. And couldn't make the train. So shout out to my great niece, Tori D, because she inspired me as right. You know, I'll try to stay in the gym. I don't run as much as I used to, but that definitely made me think I'm gonna run. But my niece Tori D, she has a dream to be a gymnast. And so recently she's been able to join some kind of a class. I guess she had to be a certain age to do it. But before she could get in this class, under her own power, own thought, my great niece, my sweet Tori D, does 30 push-ups a day, right? And she a little thing, but she's strong in the mug. 30, and just nobody told her she want to do it herself. She found videos on YouTube to stretch. That'd be good stretches for gymnasts. Apparently, she raced some boy on a scooter with no. She ain't had no scooter. He did, and she pretty much kept pace with him. She a real live athlete. So they call me Uncle Goat. My great niece, shout out to Hope and shout out to Tori. I have decided I'm gonna do 30 push-ups a day with my great niece because there's no way this 6-year-old is gonna be out doing me. You know what I'm saying? It's like 30 push-ups, 30 squats, 30 presses.
Okay.
That's every day. You know, I have to just roll out the bed. And I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I got up one morning, I did 10, laid on the floor, and went back to sleep. It's like, my bad, Tori. Had to knock out my other 20, man. But just thinking about that, man, like staying in shape is rough when we're this age because like if you miss, man, a week just because you're done for. And it's hard to keep a routine. Maybe that's an excuse, right? Because there's some people that's keeping routines. They go, man, shout out to my brother-in-law. You know, he in his 70s. He be in the gym at 5. Listen, as he get there at 5 a.m. I may just get there like 6:45. I leave. Well, I get to like 6:30. I leave at 7:30. He's still there. And I said, hey man, you working on your right arm for 3 hours? Like just because you hit every day. You just like doing left leg 6 hours, 6 hours, bro. So I mean, you know, some people are maniacal with it. Shout out. But I think there has to be a healthy balance. Like we should like when's the last time you've been to the gym? Sorry, I feel like I put you on the spot. Like I made you say it. Sorry, dog. You can delete that from the pod.
No, I'm not gonna delete it.
That's what she said.
Let me look at the calendar here.
Oh my God.
Probably circa 2015. Yeah. Yeah.
So why haven't you been in 10 years?
Well, that's just a whole
Yeah.
psychological issue there.
Mm-hmm.
As a former athlete,
Yeah.
I always looked at working out as a punishment.
Oh, because it was like practice and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my problem.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, for me,
But if you
it's
look
like,
behind me, there's a nice little bike back there. That's
help you ride it.
You know,
Nah, it's just that there for sure.
it's just
Hanging up
there.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I
See,
need it, it's there.
you got that. Good for you, man. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
the thing is, for me, it's just a consistency. It's like the more I'm talking about these high school open houses and stuff at the church and stuff. My parents like, but I have to get to a point. I mean, again, Tori, again, love her dearly, and I'm proud of her too. It's like that showed me you got to just have a dedication. Either you want it or not. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is what she wanted to do. And she worked up and she trained. And it's like, I can get up, train, take my butt to bed at night. You know what I'm saying? I started watching TV and train, get to it, man. But
That's
I just
cool,
want to shout
man.
out. Listen, she wants to be in the Olympics.
Yeah.
And I mean, if this is her work ethic at this young age, she is going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm proud of her, man. I'm looking forward to what she's going to do. So I got to get my money together to get to probably the 2032 Olympics. You know what I'm
And hey,
saying?
that's not a that's a great goal to have, man. Great goal.
It
And
is,
and it's not impossible.
and like we talk about it when we talk about the Olympics. That's something you're working on. Those people are probably the most disciplined, dedicated people. I
Yeah,
mean, think about it,
absolutely.
right? Because they are training for something that is 4 years away.
You train every single
Every day.
day.
Yeah,
There's no break.
yeah. Because any day you're not, somebody else is. That could be the difference between you winning a gold.
You train every single day
Yeah,
for one event that happens probably, depending on what sport you're doing.
yeah. Every
It
four
may
years.
it may be for a 2-day period
Yeah,
during the Olympics.
and you got to be in like prime.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like you got to know I work so hard. I ain't even thinking about it no more. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Real
yeah, yeah.
talk.
But I'm proud of her. Proud of her parents. They're doing a real good job with her, man. But yeah, she inspired Uncle Girl because guess
Hey,
what? I can't have that feeling no more, dog. My
hey,
chest
if
feel like
if
I
if
felt my
y'all
brother.
if y'all do 30, I can do 3. I can do 3.
Thanks.
Yeah.
How about you keep your three? I think we're good.
I
Yeah.
do my 3.
Do you three?
Yeah, I do
All right,
3.
it is. Okay,
And
I guess
and
you.
and and maybe get to 5 one day. We'll see.
My man.
Yeah.
Now again, I can knock him out, but I do them like 5 in the morning. I fall right asleep about 15. They say, "No, come on, Rob, get up. 15 more to do, man." But it's 2 quick stories we got here. I know
Yes,
we kind of
sir.
catching up. So I may have mentioned this to you off the air, man. I started watching Watson on Paramount Plus. Have you heard about
No, you
this?
didn't. You didn't tell me
We
that.
talk about this? Yo,
No.
so okay, this is when I'm gonna check my manhood at the door. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I'm 100% man, but Morris Chestnut is a very handsome man. Gotta give it up to the man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He
Wow.
is. Gotta say it's on wax. Don't care. Brother's dreamy. All right, man. Just you gotta give it up to the man. And he gets
Hey,
out, coats are cold, suits are kill. I'm like, again, I'm like, I got these push-ups, dog. Let me put this cupcake down. Let
hey,
me stop eating
Morris,
this cake, this candy.
I didn't know Morris Chestnut was Morris Chestnut until The Best Man.
Yeah.
And I went to see The Best Man. Took a
I'm
young
I was
lady.
always talking about. Ladies,
Went to go
they
see The
went
Best Man.
nuts
And
in the theater.
as soon as he came on, the entire theater just went nuts. And I was like, whoa. I mean,
Right.
they
It's
were
like, hold
screaming
on.
like, wow.
And the
I
brother, he is
I had
on
ne-
a screen. You know what I'm saying?
I had never seen anything like this before. I mean, even my date was screaming.
Yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, "Hell, hey, you need to chill.
Brother
What's wrong
dreaming,
with
man. And
you?"
listen,
But
he
no,
56.
I hear you though. I hear you.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
56, man.
no hate on that, man. No hate.
Can't dude, I could.
Yeah,
It was, I mean,
yeah.
truly. And it's not even lying. I was watching and I was like, let me throw these cupcakes away. Let me throw this candy away. Let me just stop. You know what I mean? Because my man 56, he a dreamboat. I got to get it together. All right, dog. You can't be teasing older than me and I run it. No, this can't happen, man. But
Oh
it's a
man,
great show. I mean, and again, it's based upon Sherlock Holmes and his companion John Watson, the Dr. John Watson. And so
I've actually watched like 4 or 5 episodes of it.
hey, listen, I find it riveting. I mean, it's just great TV. Like I think a lot of times, nothing's not. Let me start from here. Is not always doesn't have to be Lioness or what was the other Taylor Sheridan show, the big one, the Yellowstone. You know what I'm
Yellowstone, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But this is good TV. Like it's a good story. It kind of goes back to your
Mm,
sitcom days where like you can watch. Like now most TV you got to watch all of the episodes. You know what I'm saying? This is like if I watch this one, it's cool, but there's still some connection through them all. You know what I'm saying? But if you
okay.
only catch a couple, not that bad. But I was thinking about it because John Watson, of course, is white in every other book in every other iteration of the Sherlock Holmes story. And I just happened to do a quick Google search and check this out, Ed. So there's a Watson CBS controversy centers on CBS's decision to cast Morris Chestnut, the Dreamboat, as a black actor as Dr. John Watson. The casting referred as a race swap set off debates and criticism among fans and some media outlets who argue that changing such well-established characters in this manner detracts from authenticity and panders to diversity and inclusion agendas rather than honoring the original source material.
Who
So
wrote that?
supporters of
Trump?
It sounds like it, right? So supporters of the decision, including the new shows and including the show's creators, presented it as a fresh and innovative take on the Watson role, aiming to bring new perspectives and representations to classic stories. I think that's a very valid point because it's like, oh, if he's black, there's now a different dynamic in how he met Sherlock Holmes and his presentation of Sherlock Holmes. You know what I'm saying? On the show, he's not a black person playing a white man. He's a black man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Who's a highly educated doctor.
Yeah.
Like, and why can't that be a thing? Now with Sherlock Holmes black, how would you feel about that? Would you care?
No.
And but I think I know there's some people who get mad because it was a series of memes and whatnot on the internet going around like, well then okay, we're gonna have somebody white play Martin Luther King. Like, well that's a real person.
That's real life
he's
as
a real
opposed
person.
to a fictional character.
Yeah.
No,
So
that wouldn't bother me. Just like well, I can't really think. Said the Entertainer was Ralph Cramden, Honeymooners.
yeah.
Was that an
I'm
issue?
sure, I'm sure it was. We just didn't know about it. And how long did the show last, right? Here we go. Additional criticism has come from those who feel Hollywood should focus on creating original characters for underrepresented groups instead of altering long-standing ones. Now, here's the thing with that one. They never support the one, it's mad new original stories of people who are underrepresented groups and they don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That there'd be great shows, and next thing you know, it doesn't get supported, don't get a second season two. Second season two doesn't get renewed for a second season. You know what I mean? And so it's like that's not a real argument to say, well, we'll make your own stories. Well, they do make their own stories, and they still don't get any run. I mean, again, the show I think is great. I think it's a great spin on it. And I'm a Sherlock Holmes fan, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, I think Morris Chestnut does a great job. I suggest everybody check it out, watch it on Paramount Plus. Sarah, make sure you tag them in the post because I'm a fan, straight up. And Morris Chestnut, man, hey, bro, appreciate you. Nah, I'm leaving the cupcakes alone because I was smashing them until I saw that show. And it's like, nah, let me get it together, man. But it's based in Pittsburgh. It's pretty cool, man. They're talking a lot about Pittsburgh, a lot of Steelers references, man. I mean, it's just a really smarty-arty show. If that's your kind of thing, this would be a great show for you to watch, man. One last thing. Go ahead, Ez.
No, go ahead.
And I was gonna say one last thing before we get out of here, man. It made me think about you, bro, because we talk about Allen Iverson a lot, but I think we also talk about Allen Iverson, but your fear always becomes the robot piece of it all. So I want to read
That's
this
part
to
of it,
you.
absolutely.
So cities across the U.S. are putting robots to work. So apparently, municipalities don't get robots because they're expensive, and it's kind of hard. Using a robot for some city work can be difficult, right? Again, you got to figure out how to pay for this thing and what can they actually do for a certain city. But here's a few cities that are using robots and using them in a big way. And just curious to see what you think of these uses. So in Kansas City, they use one for firefighting. So in Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City Fire Department deployed a firefighting robot in March 2024 that is capable of delivering more water than most fire engines while keeping firefighters out of hazardous environments. The robot, which has tank-like treads instead of wheels and is roughly the size of a small car, can push out up to 2,500 gallons of water a minute while advancing toward fires, navigating obstacles. Battalion Chief Benjamin Schlogel, who leads the fire department's drones and robotics division, says the robot has been deployed several times, primarily for large-scale fires. What do you think about this, man?
It's taking a job away from someone.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. because the fire initially required 30 firefighters, but once the incident commander saw the robot's capabilities, he released more than half in response, freeing crews for other emergencies.
Yeah, my dad's a retired fireman. That's
No,
taking a job from someone. I
yeah,
don't like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I
But
mean, that's
now,
good. That's great that that there's technology there, but
but here's the other side, and I'm with you, right? I'm sensitive to what you're saying.
uh,
And I was thinking though, but looking at the other side of it is, a lot of times these firefighters, you tell me because you're getting this close, you're close to it, you know about it way more than I do. But I know a lot of times the firefighters are losing their lives because they have to go into such these hazardous situations, right? They got to go to these places.
that's very true.
So
Even
you
long
send this,
term,
and you send this long term illnesses, right? Because of
absolutely.
all the smoke inhalation.
That's definitely a valid point there.
Yeah.
But it's still that's someone's livelihood, man.
No,
That
I
now
understand,
they
but
gotta find something else to do. I don't like
but
that.
now they're saying they're dispatching them to other emergencies. So what other emergencies would there be that are not that firemen take care of that are not fire like
Well,
hazardous fire related?
they do EMS.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
The, yeah,
rescues.
yeah.
That's not necessarily just a fire.
No, no, I got you.
Someone trapped or something like that. So yeah, there are other emergencies that they need them for. But of course, if you have something like that, the first thing they're going to do is figure out a way to take away manpower.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
So Englewood, Colorado, a building guy. So
robots
uh
don't have health care.
Arapaho Libraries. Oh, you hear Alexa? Do you hear her talking?
No, I didn't hear it. No.
Okay, okay. So in Englewood, Colorado, a public library system in Colorado plans to deploy a four-wheeled robot at a new co-working facility in Englewood, Colorado. The robot's job will be to help visitors navigate the public space, which is opening in early 2026. The building, called the Space and Cafe, will have a 200-person event space, a boardroom, and a variety of meeting spaces that can be reserved by the public. The robot will act as a backup concierge when human staff are unavailable, and visitors tap the robot screen to select various spaces, and the robot guides them through the building at a customizable walking pace,
That's a
navigating
job.
around obstacles. And I hear you, but I mean, at this point, right? Every technology takes a job. Like the computer took
Yeah.
people's jobs.
So what are we gonna do?
Somebody, I don't know, man. That's okay. Here we go. Irving, California, assessing
Let's
public
go.
infrastructure.
All right.
Irving deployed 5 robots beginning in late August to conduct a comprehensive assessment of its public infrastructure. The project aimed at determining, this is all in the Wall Street Journal, aimed at determining compliance with the Americans with Disabilities Act's ADA, shout out to ADA, typically would have taken at least 2 city staff members 4 years to complete, but will be finished in under 6 months with the robots. The robots are measuring more than 9,000 curb ramps, 950 miles of sidewalk, 400 transit stops, 70 miles of paved roads, documenting compliance issues. The robots provide far more detailed data than the traditional inspection by human assessors. So
That
say your
sounds like
line.
that's 10 jobs.
But now here's the thing though. I hear you, and I'm not advocating for loss of jobs. But what the other side of it is, this would take 4 years, and they can do this in 6 months. So the surveying can be done significantly faster. Is that not a benefit that then maybe other it can create other jobs if things get done faster? Like, what do you think about that? 4 years versus 6 months to give you a more
Yeah, you
detailed
got me there.
survey? You know what I'm saying?
Pretty
Come on, man.
that's pretty efficient.
I'll be hustling back. We hustling backwards now, dog. Let me see. Okay, now this. Okay, Sanford, North Carolina lawn mowing. Sanford has deployed 10 autonomous lawn mowing robots across roughly 6 acres at City Hall and nearby water towers. The battery-powered robots run up to 23 hours daily, cutting grass continuously in program patterns and returning to individual charging docks when needed. The robots provide multiple benefits beyond labor savings. The robots improve safety by removing workers from potentially hazardous slopes where traditional riding mowers were once operated. The frequent cutting also reduces thatch buildup and creates healthier, thicker grass while minimizing the use of pesticides.
Hmm. That's definitely taking away somebody's job. But
Mhm.
you know who does a lot of those jobs?
Yeah, hit it. Go ahead.
Prisoners.
Yeah.
Or what do you call it? Not necessarily prisoners, but what do you call that? Was that community service?
Some of them prisoners though. They come off a bus,
I
ain't
guess
they?
they are. Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
they're
I
not
mean,
necessarily prisoners though.
some are.
Well, yeah. So I don't mind that.
Yeah. So wait, so you don't mind it? But you want them to do something else?
They can do something else. They can find something else for them to do.
Okay. Okay, going.
But
They're going. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Detroit trash scooping. Detroit deployed a beach cleaning robot on Belle Isle, a popular island park in the Detroit River, to remove debris from sand and waterways while showcasing emerging technologies to residents. The robot, which can clean up to 32,000 square feet of sand an hour, digs up to the top of layer and shakes it like a prospector panning for gold.
wait, why are we cleaning sand?
Because stuff, stuff gets in it, trash, anything. You got to clear that stuff out.
So where is this? Is this at
It
a
says
beach?
Detroit. Yeah, Detroit Beach. So
There ain't
imagine
no
like,
beaches in Detroit. Stop it.
but dude, it's no different than the lakefront here in Chicago, right?
No,
You know,
it's
they got
not.
the big. I'm just saying.
You've been to Detroit.
I've been to
Come
Detroit.
on,
Yes,
dog.
I've been to Detroit. And
Shout out to Detroit.
hey, they trying to do something. Come on, man. Hey, they trying to do something, dog.
Um, no, that's something. No, people aren't doing that.
People are not. You saying so? This is like
Yeah,
necessary? You think?
yeah, yeah.
You
That's
cool with
something
this?
different.
Okay,
I'm fine with that.
okay. I think that was the last one.
So
Yeah.
basically,
'Cause
the theme of this whole thing though was that AI and robots are taking people's jobs.
they're taking jobs. Well,
One of the,
it's a spectrum, right? It's some. I think with the firefighter part we talked about, I see the point you're making, right? Because like you can send these guys in, but I think I feel like in some of those instances, if the firefighters took a step back, they would probably agree seeing this machine in with more water in certain instances
absolutely.
will be better. But I think I hear what you're saying though, like, yeah, y'all say certain instances, but it'll be
You know
every
what?
time
It takes
now, right?
job, but I actually I know of my dad's told me of a lot of his former coworkers that have developed chronic illness
Mhm.
because of some of the things they did as firefighters,
Yeah, yeah.
especially before the use of masks and that sort of thing. Sometimes
Mm.
they back in the day they were going on fire without a gas mask on.
Yeah.
They were just going without, or excuse me, not a gas mask, without an
I know what you
oxygen
mean, like,
mask.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, so they would just go in just bare. They could smoke eaters. You ever
Sure.
heard that
No, I
term?
never heard the term. No.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
smoke eaters, and yeah. So I get that.
Yeah, I mean, because I think, and I think, shout out to Dr. Williams. I know he talks about being a Luddite, but I feel like paper was considered a technology that would take jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, as they were like, no, the spoken word must live. Sounds ridiculous now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
true.
see, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Serious. It's keeping it in the book. So it's like we gotta be mindful of like how technology can help us and protect us. I mean, like you said, these smoke eaters, these guys, men and women that are risking their lives, and maybe there's a different way this can happen. I mean, if there's a large scale fire, you can send this machine, except y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's something, it's maybe other
But
things
there's
that can
no
be done.
other like coal miners. All
Yeah.
right. People talk about in West Virginia and those areas where coal mining
Mm,
um, is the biggest employer
okay.
in some of these areas. Uh, they're trying to get away from that, trying to get to more clean energy. All right, that's taking away people's jobs, but there's an opportunity there to learn something else. In some of these examples, I don't know if there's a replacement that's going to get keep
Mm,
people working in those same fields.
yeah. But I think when you were talking about
if that makes sense.
no, I hear what you're saying. But I think also too maybe it will highlight the other work that firefighters have to do that maybe like they don't get to do because they're not, they're having tough times with these larger fires. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's more work that or stuff that they can, I don't. And again, this is me speaking. You know this industry more than I do because your pops was in it. Shout out to your pops. But I feel like
Wait,
even
I don't think we know. I don't know that much more.
gave me all you got, huh?
I'm no expert on it.
No, but I think the one that I thought the building survey to me is like that's a slam dunk. Hey man, what are we doing?
No, no. You going from six? What did you say? 6 years to 4 months?
4 years to 6 months.
4 years to 6 months.
And
That's
and it's more detailed. And listen, like I know you doing something for 4 years, you'd have missed it a couple of weeks. Okay, like you're like somebody went, somebody went, wait, did we measure that? It's fine. Just make
that
right now 12.
that may be some efficiency you can't pass up.
On Western Avenue, when they rebuilt kind of the open Evergreen, what Evergreen Plaza used to be, they made it into different shops and whatnot.
Okay.
There's a section on there when you turn, you can't turn like the driveway is big, right, for cars coming both directions, but there's like a curb that just extends randomly. That means somebody forgot to measure, right? And they told Earl, it's cool, won't nobody notice. But now I got to drive over a curb every time I go on this particular highway because somebody messed up human error.
How you know that was human error? You think
I will
it's
take a
human
picture
error.
of it. I will show it to you.
There's a reason.
Screwed up. Okay,
there's a reason for that.
Okay, when you see it, it's like, why is this here? Because Earl was looking at his phone.
I
it was
guarantee
time
you
to measure this.
The city of what is Evergreen Park? Even a city?
Park.
What is it? A town?
Big town. Yeah.
Yeah.
Township.
The town of Evergreen Park didn't let that happen. No.
Earl, listen, he got let go from his good city job, Chicago job. He knew somebody at Evergreen Park, and he can't shake his dignity.
Man,
okay, he got
it's
the same problem
nothing
man.
better than human than human labor.
Give
man.
me the rope. Listen, I didn't work. I can say it now. It's been almost 30 years. I did cement mixing the summer before my junior year. Yeah, I was out of work. I mean, I was trying to find a job all summer, bro. I couldn't find one for
you were doing
nothing.
cement mixing.
Yeah, I was working. Man, I was working everywhere.
You were making good money.
Well, hold on now. So I think I've dislocated my shoulder. Before that, I dislocated my shoulder a few times, right? Playing ball, got ripped out cycle, so the whole deal. So finally get this job, cement mixer, and I think I was making like $20 an hour.
Yeah.
And then time and a half. As I was thinking, like I'm gonna buy like 4 watches, I'm gonna buy a car. I had it all. I was gonna buy it all. But we out there working.
Yeah.
And, hey, I'm Bob Griggs' son, so it was some bricks we had to move. So I'm throwing bricks, and they was going, young blood, slow down.
Yes.
I was like, yo, we out here working. It was like, young blood, we're gonna be out here for 2 weeks. It's gonna be, trust me, we get it done. I was like, man, look, see, I work. I'm Bob Griggs' son, playboy, man. I figured out a system. I'm throwing cinder blocks into a truck behind me. So I'm throwing it over my head, and they looking at me. Yeah. They looking at me like, hi, young blood, bruh. I went home, woke up, arm came out of socket, bruh. I couldn't go back to work. So I was out of work. I worked for maybe 7, 8 days, tore up my shoulder, but I made about $1,500.
No, you gotta. I learned that at the post office, man.
Yeah, they was like, slow down, young fella.
Slow down.
I was like, yeah, I was too aggressive. But it was like, I need to get this money.
It's gonna be
whatever y'all need me to do. But all I have to say is,
you want to hustle.
Yeah,
you want to hustle.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
And here's the thing: it was like we were working, I just was working as hard as I could. Yeah. And then when it was time for break, because man, we would sit down for 3-4 hours. Yeah. Just sit. So they're like, young blood, tell me about school. All right. Okay. They let y'all get away with this, man. Jeez. There's like, young blood, slow down.
I've been there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I remember I was thinking they got my watches, but like, thank God knew Because I was gonna buy I was gonna buy a watch for New York time, Chicago time, and London time. I ain't never been to London. You understand me? He was like, "Yeah, let's get this dummy out to pay." You know what I'm saying? He got because it was like, you know how it is. Right before you got to school, you need a couple bucks. He was like,
absolutely,
put some together. So I was like, I got enough to go back to school and be cool. You know what I'm saying? Get started. I had to ask my folks for a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? They got me to school, and I had some bread to start, and I was good to go, man. But I'm telling you, had I worked for about a good month, I may have gone back to school, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was like that money was crazy. Yeah, I mean, them numbers were nuts.
Yeah.
Out of there in about a week, man, to on my shoulders. So, thank you for checking out Super Duper Pie. I guess we got longer than I thought. That's what she said. We don't take your listens lightly. Make sure you follow us on all socials, SUPA, DUPAPOD. What up, Sarah? And online at hp53productions.com for our merch. Make sure you follow us. Also on YouTube at HP53 Productions. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tell Ez how nice his hats are on the YouTube. Ez, I missed anything, sir?
No, I think you covered it all.
Hey, man, I'm happy that you were able to go back to the Real HUS.
Yes, sir, man. It was good. I had a blast. I had a blast out there.
Backstage. So thank you for checking out Super Duper Pod. Make sure you take care of yourselves and each other. Hey, mama, this is the Super Duper Podcast. What up, Earl?
Do the K stand for kamikaze? J silent is everywhere, you can feel them probably. Surely, lately, I've been up late with demons in my basement trying to get me to hate this. Life thinking I should be further and then I choke up. As soon as I got silent, then the truth spoke up. This said, how you know you ain't perfect? Let that soak up and soak in. You know